The echoes of the 2024 Grammy Awards still reverberate, having unleashed the customary blend of fervor and contention that will animate both traditional and digital platforms for weeks to come. Yet amidst the whirlwind of post-award chatter, one singular moment stands poised to dominate the media discourse: Jay-Z's impassioned address. Let's dive deeper into this issue. In his usual bold style, the encore rapper expressed his thoughts saying,
"I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work."
Renowned for his fearless stance on controversial topics, Jay-Z's recent statements have ignited curiosity and speculation regarding their potential impact on Beyoncé's illustrious career, a career she has meticulously cultivated over the years. So buckle up and brace yourself for an exhilarating journey, as what lies ahead promises to be nothing short of awe-inspiring. The 66 Grammy Awards illuminated the stage with a symphony of glitz, glamour, and unparalleled music prowess, celebrating the industry's brightest stars for their exceptional contributions throughout the past year. Amidst an evening brimming with unforgettable moments, one standout occurrence seized the collective attention: Jay-Z's unapologetically candid discourse as the esteemed Recording Academy.
The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work.
Accompanied by his daughter Blue Ivy, the billionaire rapper commanded the stage amidst a chorus of applause to accept his award. While many braced themselves for the customary thank you speech, Jay-Z had a different agenda altogether. He commenced by harking back to the 1989 Grammys, reminiscing about Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff's boycott in protest of the rap awards being excluded from the televised ceremony. Drawing from personal experience, Jay-Z then disclosed his own boycott of the 1998 Grammys, citing his dissatisfaction with DMX's notable absence from the nominations despite his prolific album release that year. As Jay-Z's speech unfolded, the atmosphere shifted, blending affection with unfiltered truth bombs. With conviction, he underscored the imperative for Recording Academy to get it right, insinuating a systematic flaw in the nomination and selection process. His remarks hinted a potential bias or favoritism that seemed to eclipse merit-based recognition. The palpable tension in the auditorium mirrored the gravity of his assertions, casting a somber shadow over the proceedings.
Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.
Continuing his impassioned address, the rapper shifted the spotlight onto his wife, chastising the Grammy Awards for perennially sliding her from the Album of the Year category. Infused with both humor and frankness, he highlighted Beyoncé's unparalleled Grammy tally juxtaposed with her notable absence from the most prestigious accolade. Just as it appeared Jay-Z might conclude, he unleashed another volley of truth bombs, acknowledging the simmering sense of injustice felt by certain attendees. With a wry smile, he hinted at the misplacement of certain artists in specific categories, eliciting a chorus of uneasy laughter throughout the room. Undeterred, the rapper urged those overlooked to persevere, reminding them to not tether their aspirations solely to awards, but to remain steadfast in their commitment to entertaining their loyal fan base. As Jay-Z drew his speech to a close, his poignant message transcended the confines of the Grammy Awards, resonating as a universal call to action. He urged artists to persistently pursue excellence until they're rightfully acknowledged as leaders in their respective fields. With each word, the rapper's message reverberated, igniting a fervent determination among those striving for recognition. Meanwhile, Beyoncé, who clinched the Best Dance Electronic Album Award, was hailed for her monumental accomplishments, boasting an unprecedented 32 Grammy victories, a feat unmatched by any other artist. Yet, despite her illustrious track record, fans couldn't help but question the Grammys' consistent oversight of her in the Album of the Year category. This ongoing omission fueled long-standing criticisms of the Recording Academy's alleged bias against artists of color, a sentiment that Jay-Z's impassioned speech only seemed to amplify. In the aftermath of Jay-Z's impassioned speech, a whirlwind of reactions swept across the industry. While some lauded him for advocating not only for himself and his family, but for artists who encountered similar challenges, criticism also emerged. Detractors labeled Jay-Z's remarks as tactless, questioning validity of Blue Ivy's Grammy win for her contributing to her mother's song and suggesting that Jay-Z should be satisfied with the family's existing Grammy accolades. The discourse surrounding Beyoncé's remarkable 32 Grammy wins was equally divisive. While many hailed her as undeniably deserving deserving of her accolades, dissenting voices argued that other artists were perhaps more deserving, but continually overlooked. This sparked a heated debate over whether Beyoncé's repeated exclusion from the Album of the Year category was a deliberate snub by the Recording Academy or a reflection of the perceived quality of her albums in the eyes of the voters. Jay-Z's bold rhetoric ignited fervent discussions regarding potential ramifications. Some speculated that Beyoncé might encounter future Grammy snubs as a result of Jay-Z's outspokenness, while others viewed the fierce loyalty to the Beehive, Beyoncé's fanbase, as a formidable shield against any adverse effects. Despite Jay-Z's remarks, the Grammy Awards night celebrates the triumphs of Taylor Swift, who clinched the Album of the Year award for the 4th time in her career. Swift's accomplishment, coupled with the monumental success of her Eras tour, spurred conversations drawing comparisons between her and Beyoncé, further fueling the ongoing debate surrounding the Grammy selection process. The controversial bore striking resemblance to the past incidents involving Kanye West and Taylor Swift at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards. Kanye's infamous interruption of Taylor's acceptance speech advocating for Beyoncé's deservingness of the award triggered widespread condemnation. Many denounced Kanye's actions as a display of basic human indecency, highlighting the lack of consideration for Taylor's monumentous achievement.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Interestingly, following the fallout from the 2009 incident, Beyoncé refrained from publicly supporting Kanye despite benefiting from his defense. Fans expressed disappointment in the power couple, anticipating their solidarity with Kanye. The perceived lack of support from Jay-Z and Beyoncé fueled public criticism and exacerbated the decade-long feud between Kanye and Taylor. As fans scrutinized the parallels between Jay-Z's recent critique of the recording album and Kanye's 2009 outburst, accusations of hypocrisy surfaced. Critics pointed to Jay-Z's failure to credit Ice-T for the hooks and 99 Problems, and Kanye for his contributions to Jay-Z's hits. Fans argued that Jay-Z's past actions contradicted his current stance on deserving recognition. The reverberations of the 2009 incident resounded in reaction to Jay-Z's recent remarks, with some fans suggesting that he was merely replicating an embarrassing moment. The debate escalated, with opinions split on whether Jay-Z's outspokenness could potentially tarnish Beyoncé's legacy regarding the future of her Grammy victories. Fans grappled with the potential ramifications of Jay-Z's criticism on the Recording Academy, expressing apprehension about its potential impact on Beyoncé. They feared that if she were to win Album of the Year, critics might dismiss it as a reactionary move to Jay-Z's tirades rather than a genuine acknowledgement of her talent. The ongoing debate underscored the intricate dynamics of navigating awards, recognition, the complex relationships within the music industry. Critics within the Black community might argue that the Recording Academy's decision to bestow Beyoncé with Album of the Year was merely an attempt to salvage its reputation and avert further embarrassment. They could contend that the Academy felt pressure to confer the prestigious award upon her to quell potential controversy. These critics might assert that in truly fair competition, devoid of interventions from influential industry figures, Beyoncé may not have emerged victorious. Critics further assert that Beyoncé's victory could have been perceived as a result of her husband Jay-Z's perceived entitlement mentality. While the Recording Academy comprises 11,000 independent members who vote based on specific criteria, they are also human beings with emotions. Critics argue that pressuring or coercing voters into selecting a particular artist as they perceive Jay-Z to have done undermines the integrity of the Academy. Some critics may interpret Beyoncé's absence from the awards as a warning to other artists, advising them to exercise caution with public sentiments that could potentially compromise the Academy's integrity. They argue that bullying award shows does not advance diversity, but rather marginalizes communities from opportunities. These critics maintain that recognition should be earned, and Beyoncé's work should stand on its own merit, without relying on awards for validation. Skeptical commenters might argue that Beyoncé already possesses wealth, fame, and family, rendering the Grammy for Album of the Year unnecessary. They may contend that the number of Grammy awards does not inherently reflect the quality of an album. These critics believe that Jay-Z should have refrained from speaking out, as they view Beyoncé's success as evident through her expansive global fan base, which they perceive as a more authentic measure of achievement than any award. The passionate fan base, known as the Beehive, vehemently disagrees with the critics, asserting that Jay-Z's defense of Beyoncé was justified. They argue that Jay-Z's words are unlikely to sway the matured, independent decisions of the 11,000 Academy voters. The Beehive firmly believes that the drama between Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and the Recording Academy will unfold naturally, and they eagerly anticipate the developments with keen interest. In conclusion, the aftermath of the Grammy Awards has ignited heated debates among critics and fans regarding Beyoncé's Album of the Year win. Divergent perspectives on the role of Jay-Z's comments, the significance of awards, and the integrity of the Recording Academy have emerged. The ongoing drama continues to captivate the attention of observers, shedding light on the intricate dynamics between artists, industry players, and prestigious award ceremonies. Ultimately, the debate surrounding Beyoncé's place in the music industry reflects reflects the evolving dynamics of fame, success, and generational shifts within the entertainment landscape. It's a reminder that perspectives on artists' longevity and relevancy will vary among different audiences, but Beyoncé's influence and legacy are undeniably regardless of any award outcome. Now, we'd like to hear your thoughts on this matter, so feel free to share your comments below. And that's going to be all for today, folks. If you want to keep yourself updated on the latest binge-worthy celebrity gossip, click that subscribe button and notification bell for more videos like this.